Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So red and white, of course, the preeminent colours at Old Trafford, which is now officially the largest club football ground in England. Its capacity 75,000 and growing. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
The action has already started. How do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Saul. His brilliant technical ability and eye of the needle passing can make a big difference to this team. He's got a wonderful engine too, and seems to always get himself involved in the thick of the action at both ends of the pitch.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Hoists it forward. De Bruyne sticks in a foot to win it back. Now it's Vardy. Mahrez plays a clever pass. And he heaves it forward. Pulisic. Gets a good foot in there. He's got away. Gets up to hit it! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Has a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Barcelona are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
Acuna. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Still, rather frustratingly, it is 0-0. And here's Munir. That's surely a foul, free kick. He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
He came in hard, very hard. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. No score in the first half, who's ready to go for it now? And they've been caught out here. Wan-Bissaka. Forward it goes. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Saul. And here's Munir. Stoke. This is gone, that's a foul. Acuna gets into some space. Up to meet it! Oh, the ball's come loose! And it's Lucas Vasquez. De Bruyne. Pulisic. He gets past his man. De Bruyne gets away. Big chance! He scores! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. And that really is so impressive.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was coming. Still, there's a fair bit of time if you're going to think about defending it now. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Great leap! That could come back to haunt them.
Munir couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
Wan-Bissaka plays it forward. He's left his man. It's anyone's ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game...
Big chance! He's had a shot! A great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
So here comes a substitution.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has...
Towering header! Really well taken goal. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
All square again into the dying minutes. He's there to receive it. He goes long. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Ter Stegen gets it upfield, gets wrestled off the ball. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, I don't think either manager can have any complaints, really, because nobody quite pushed for the winning goal, and it always lacked that spark.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. The hostilities have already resumed. Manchester United conceded an equaliser late. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Wan-Bissaka. De Bruyne. There's a long ball. Titi gets it away. Saul, scoring skills have already been evident. Good clearance and very necessary. He's played him through. Now it's Saul. He's gone down, but we've reached the midway point in extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Has gone out.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
De Bruyne cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
It's a great ball. Real chance! Oh, yes! It's there! And that may just do it!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United are stunned. They controlled it, they led, but somehow they lost. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.